Alright guys, what's going on? BIGYaker here, and I am currently trying out a new area. This is about, I'd say, probably a little bit under 2 miles from the launch ramp or launch spot. And before, I would have never even thought about coming way out here. But if you guys follow me on Facebook or DDK, Dirty Duval Kayakers out of Jacksonville on Facebook, you probably already know that I'm in the Oldtown Predator PDL. I will tell you guys, man, this thing is fast as shit. Really nice turning radius. Very responsive on the pedals. I'll get up to speed. As you guys can see, I'm and hands-free reverse. The seat is super high. At first I was kind of like, whew. I mean, it is high. My feet are touching the ground right now. And as you can tell, my knees aren't way up in my chest. Another thing I really like, I don't know if I'm actually going to do a review. All I'm going to do is tell you guys more of the small things that I like about this kayak. Simply because there's already tons of reviews on it. I know Jeremy Cook, a buddy of mine, he wanted me to do a full-on review of it, BIGYaker style. I just don't feel like there's really a need for it. But I will be going over, like I said, some of the small things that I do like. Some of the things that you guys already know about, and some of the things that you guys probably don't know about. One thing I will say, I've been in a native several times. One thing that I didn't like about the native slayers, they may have changed this with the Titan that's coming out in March. But right here you have the little foam pad or rubber pad, whatever, on the pedals. That's nice. I've already done it with my Crocs. I've pedaled with my Crocs. Can't leave home without my Crocs. But my feet do not slide at all. I mean, I can adjust. It's very sticky. Another thing would be, I've heard a couple people say that these mesh nets aren't really easy to get to because they're so far forward. I don't find that the case at all. I mean, I'm a big guy. I can maneuver very well in this boat. I feel like I have plenty of space. But I can get in here no problem at all, grab everything that I need. Right now in my right hand pocket I got fish grips, pliers, bait knife. Over here I have a charter size thing of ProCure, and then 2 of the smaller packs of ProCure, some Billy Bay baits, 2 packs to be exact, and I got 3 packs of the Trick-O-Fish leader line. Cannot fish around oyster beds without your leader line. Alright, another thing is, I was kind of wondering what I would use. I'm gonna try to catch it on the other camera. because I don't want to take my hat off and have it hanging. Make sure this bad boy's on. It is. Alright, so I'm going to catch this with the other camera. Alright, so right here you have your paddle leash, or your paddle holder. Alright, and this right here, all it does, it has brass inserts. You just simply pop it in. There we go. Alright, you just simply pop that in. And you got this right here. Roll that over. That's pretty cool. That thing's nice and secure. I was wondering what I was going to do with this right here. Alright. Now, what I don't like about it is I'm used to having my paddle over on my right hand side. I'm used to having my anchor trolley on the left hand side with a spot on both sides to put a paddle. On this they have a leash. I'm taking that it's probably for like rod holders. Right now I have my my DIY anchor pole, and I have my paddle on the same exact side. I'm planning on changing that. I'm gonna go ahead and install the stuff on the other side, as long as the rudder control or the rudder deploy doesn't get in the way. I'm gonna try to find either something like this, or I'm gonna go ahead and install a bungee on the other side, just to get my anchor pole on the side that my anchor trolley is actually on. Another thing, and I knew before any of this, I knew before I even bought the Oldtown, these handles suck. They are, I don't know, they have a cover on them that seems pretty cheap. It's probably so you can take the handle off and replace it. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of these. What I do plan on doing, what I am going to do, and I've done this on the Seaghost before, with the cloth handles, is I'm going to go ahead and wrap these bad boys on both sides with paracord, and shouldn't have the issue of them possibly falling off anymore. It'll be nice and neat, and it'll look kind of cool because I'm gonna get some green and black paracord, so that'd be pretty nice. These up here, these plates, I absolutely love these plates. This is an ingenious idea to have everything like literally right next to your transducer scupper plug. You know, you got a wire right here which you guys can barely see, so I'll go ahead and I'll switch back over to head cam. But you got this little that's a little cutout for the transducer wire to go under here. I got it wrapped up under there. Alright, then there's another little cutout like this on the other side. Alright, and then I just plugged everything into the fish finder. It comes with the battery box, or a battery bag inside of the front hatch. That's a very cool little thing. I've never really used the click seal lock and unlock front hatches. That thing is a beast. It is watertight. Last night before I went out, while I was setting up all this stuff, because I really wanted to get out on the water and show you guys this boat, I poured a 5-gallon bucket of water, one on top, and then I filled it up again and I poured it along the sides. No water seeped through that hatch. So it is watertight. Alright, so pedal drive, back to the pedal drive. And you guys will have to excuse my nasty feet. Alright, but this pedal drive is, like I said, super responsive. You know, we're going in forward right now. Switch. And we are at a complete stop now. Alright, and then we're going in reverse. This thing hauls ass in reverse also. So how easy is it to get this thing unlocked and up into the up position? I'm sure with a little bit of practice it'll be even easier. Alright, but you need this latch in order to push down on it, because this does float. As you can see, as soon as I let go, it kind of pulls up on its own. Another major plus is the way that this is designed, to where it's kind of like a it's wider on this side than it is. It doesn't come way over here on this side, and that is so when you pull it up, well, that time it was already aligned, but this right here will actually hit the bottom of the boat and align itself. Alright, that is super cool. Native just got around to giving you this little thing that automatically turns it to be right and this and that. And you got to pull up on it to do all that. No, it's already built in. I mean, that's awesome. That's a definite plus to me. Alright, now once it is in that locking, see how it's kind of like notched in there a little bit? That does take a little bit of pull to get out, which is a good thing and a bad thing. One, it's a little bit, it's a little bit harder to get out. Alright, but once it's out, I don't think you can actually post it up like that without it going all the way in. Just got to kind of do it with ease. Alright, but literally you pull up, drop it back down. Alright, when you get it in, you simply lock it in place and you're good to go. Alright, these scupper plugs, bro, are on point. Alright, so as you can see, I'm jumping up and down in this thing. Alright, the water that's coming in is actually coming in from here. Alright, and then as you can see, the water's slowly draining out of there. Alright, see how that works? Now watch. It lets water out, but it doesn't let water in with these scupper plugs. I don't know how the hell it does it, but it does it. Now watch when I jump up and down. So these scupper plugs are awesome, guys. Like I said, I have no earthly idea how they do this. I really don't, but they're awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love those things. What else? You can see my wake from over there. Alright, now behind us, okay, I have a bucket. I actually forgot my cooler today, so I was in such a big hurry to get out here because I was so excited to do this. I got the cooler, I got my bucket. Instead of using it for a live well today, I actually would prefer to just carry dead bait. So I got about a pound of dead bait this morning. That's why it looks like it's set up for a live well, but I don't have anything. The bubbler's not going. Alright. And then I have my old milk crate, trusty milk crate, which I honestly haven't used a milk crate in forever. And so because this boat has a lack of, and this is another con to it, has a lack of the tackle box storage type stuff that people are getting on the side of their seats. Companies are installing those. Also, like with Hobie, you go ahead and pull up the center hatch on the newer ones, and they actually pop out of the floor. That's really cool. But these guys don't have that. I'm sure you could probably fit a tackle box in here, okay, but I would much rather use these rubber slots, whatever compartment things. I'd rather use that differently, and as you can see, I am. I love I cannot say enough good stuff about this boat. I absolutely, it's awesome. I'm trying to think of anything else. This seat. Alright, so whenever I was my buddy Jason Moore, also on YouTube, check his channel out, and I'll probably leave a link to the video that I'm referring to, but it's if I'm not mistaken, it's Bass Moore. but his name's Jason, and he went out on this. He also bought one, and he was the big. He was the one that kind of got me thinking, got me having my mind trail away from either the Hobie PA or the Titan, because like you guys seen in that video, that's the two that I was looking at. But I went ahead and watched his video, and in the video he says something about the seat poking him in the bottom of his back. Like he said, he adjusted the seat and that went away immediately. That's the case. Whenever I first got in it, I was like, holy mackerel. I went ahead and I pushed the seat a little bit forward. I was actually more comfortable that way, and not only was I more comfortable, it got rid of that, that punching in the bottom of my spine. I don't feel it at all now. And so that's cool. Alright. I'm going to show you guys real quick how easy it is for me to go from a seated position to a standing position real fast. Alright. Right now, I just got done paddling, or I just got done pedaling. Alright. You can grab one of these guys and pull up. Super simple, super fast. You see a fish tailing over there, or you see some bass running in some lily pads, or you see some motion in the lily pads, you go ahead and you stand up. I got my tube right here. I simply just go ahead and then work it back. Wouldn't that be some shit if I got a fish right now? Anyway, you just work it back. As far as setting the hook, I got out here and I immediately started to make this video, and so I really can't tell you whether or not it's super stable whenever you're setting the hook. Or I know that yesterday I did pull the drive out, and I was actually standing and paddling at the same time. Super comfortable. I had some kids on the dock. I was actually giving them high fives and stuff like that. I don't know, guys. You guys are going to have to check out this boat for yourself. It definitely is giving Hobie and Native and all the other companies that came out with pedal drives this year. And then, what the hell, Santa Cruz, or I think that's what it's called, Santa Cruz Kayaks. They came out with a little record slot or a cassette slot for the Hobie Mirage drive. But this boat's definitely giving all of those companies a run for their money. This isn't on the cheaper side of boats as far as kayaks are concerned, especially with Oldtown being brand new to the scene of pedal drives or human propel, but not with your hands. They're kind of new to that spot. I went ahead and I took a leap of faith in buying this thing after I tried it out.
Alright guys, so I had to cut myself off there because I could tell I was I could have rambled about that boat for about an hour the second day after I got it. Anyways guys, if you want to check this out and you live in Jacksonville, go over to Hagen's Coastal Outfitters out in Mandarin. Look them up on Facebook. There should be a link in the description. And I'll definitely be looking forward to fishing more out of this boat. But check it out. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Until next time, keep your lines tight, your bobbers down, and I'll see you on the water.